Now here in this case, what I will do, I will consider the case 1. और इसमें भी और शॉर्टकट यूज करूंगा मैं. Case 1. What we are doing? In first case, we will consider $40 source and remaining all sources are replaced by respective internal resistances. यहां पे मैं और एक कंजूसी करूंगा. I will not try to draw the figure as it is here. I will keep figure in my mind and I will draw the matrix directly. Are you getting me? Miss, here I am preparing this matrix directly. Look at here. I am preparing the matrix directly. For case 1, I1, I2, I3, I am giving the names as I1, I2, and I3. Right? Now, how is the general format? General format is something like this: R11, R12, R13, R21, R22, R23, R31, R32, and finally it is R33. Is it right? I will find out the R11. How much is the resistance of the first loop? This is first loop. How much is the resistance? Can anyone able to answer? Yes. Unmute yourself if you have the answers with you. Anyone? Saurabh, Ruchira, Rohan, then Rishikesh. Yes, Saurabh. It is 10. 8 plus 2 is the 10. Then how much is the R22? Yes. I guess 20. Is it right? 20. This is 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 8 will be the 20. And how much is the R33? This value. Resistance of the third loop. 8 plus 2, that is 10. Fine? Yeah. Now here remaining elements, I will find out these two simultaneously, R12 and R21. These values. Resistance which is common for the first and second loop, 8. This is minus 8, this is minus 8. Resistance which is common for the first and third loop and third and first loop. This is first loop, this is third loop. There is no common resistance. It is 0, this is 0. R23 and R32. The resistance which is common for the second and third loop and third and second loop, these two loops, it will be 2. It is minus 2. This is minus 2. The same matrix will be there for remaining all cases. Is it right? Now, how is the constant? For first loop, for case 1, I will remove this source, and this source by its internal resistance, and I will consider this 40 volt source only. Is it right? In that case, how will be the constants? Mera current I say, this is my I1, this is my I2, this is my I3. This current is I1, this current is I2, this current is I3 for case 1. Is it right? This source को consider करते हैं on, then this will be replaced by central resistance, this will be replaced by central resistance, this will be replaced by central resistance. In that case, how will be the constant? For first loop, we are traveling in the clockwise direction, negative to positive. That is a plus 40. Second constant 0. Third constant 0. This is the matrix for first case. In what value we are interested? Current in 10 ohm. Current in 10 ohm क्या है? I2 है. It's just we want to find out the I2. Use the calculator and find out the I2. Look at here. if I am going to the mode and I am changing the mode and I am going to the equation 1 and then I am using the 3 unknowns, I will enter the values. What is the first value? 10. What is the second value? Minus 8. What is the third value? 0. What is the constant? 40. This is right. Then A2, it is minus 8. Then it is 20 plus. Then minus 2. Then 0. Then A3 is 0. Then it is minus 2. Then it is 10. Then it is 0. Then here the value of the I1 is 5.93. We are not interested. I2 is 2.42. I will copy that. 2.42 amperes is the current in the required branch for case 1. Is it right? Now I will consider the case 2. I will write here case 2. We will consider this 2 old source. 2 old source and remaining all sources are replaced by respective internal resistances. Respective internal resistances. Now again, I will not draw the figure, but I will prepare the matrix directly. I will prepare the matrix directly. How will be the matrix? I will draw here. How will be the matrix? I will draw, which is here. In this case, for case 2, I will change the names of the currents. Thus, I will give as it as name. I will name this current as I1 dash. This is I2 dash. This is I3 dash. Now, what I will do, I will consider this source. I will consider this source, and I will replace this source by its impedance. We are considering only this source. This is right. Then, whatever the impedances or resistances are there, this matrix will be the same. Is it right? This will be the plus 10, this is minus 8, this is 0, then this is minus 8, this will be the 20, this is minus 2, this is 0, this is minus 2, 10, this will be the same. What will change for case 2? Only the source will be there. Is it right? That's why the names of the currents will be I1 dash, I2 dash, I3 dash. Here it is I1 dash, this is I2 dash, and it is I3 dash. What are the constants? Now look at the constants carefully. इसमें थोड़ा सा complications है, तो constant को carefully ध्यान में रखना है. We are not considered this source right now. We are not considered this source. We are not considered this source, and these sources are replaced by the respective internal resistance. You are considered only this source. Is it right? And if we are moving for the loop 1 in the clockwise direction, clockwise, positive to negative, which is minus. Is it right? 2, means constant for the loop 1 is a minus 2. For loop 2, we will move in the clockwise direction. For loop 2, we will move clockwise direction. This negative to positive plus 2. ये accent है, means it is 2. And for third loop, there is nothing, 0. अगर ये दोनों present होता, किसी और cases के मैं discuss करूँ, because in the superposition theorem, only one will be available at a time. Is it right? अगर मैं किसी और केस का बात करता जिसमें दोनों भी exist है, तो in that case, what will be the resultant constant for loop 2? Negative to positive plus 2, positive to negative minus 5, plus 2 minus 5, resultant value will be minus 3. हम यहाँ पे minus 3 है. लेकिन superposition theorem में ऐसा नहीं होगा, because in case of the superposition theorem, we are considering only one source at a time. Is it right? That's why इस source को consider करेंगे, तो loop 1 के लिए minus 2 आएगा, loop 2 के लिए plus 2 आएगा, and then loop 3 it will be 0, and again we are interested in I2 dash. Look at here. Everything is available in my calculator. A1 का वैल्यू ऑलरेडी है which is 10, B1 का वैल्यू -8 है, C1 0 है, और D1 का वैल्यू मुझे चेंज करना पड़ेगा. This will be the -2. A2 का वैल्यू -8 है, नेक्स्ट वैल्यू 20 है, नेक्स्ट वैल्यू -2 है. The next value which is D2, इसका वैल्यू मुझे चेंज करना पड़ेगा which is 2 plus 2. Then A3 is 0, then it is -2, then it is plus 10, and the last constant which is again 0 is here. In this case, this value is I1, I am not interested. This value is I2, which is we are interested. And how much is the value for this case 2? For case 2, this value is 0.03 amperes is the I2 dash for case 2, or current in the 10 ohm resistance for case 2. I will consider the case 3. In fact, how it is simple for case 3. In the case 3, I will write the same. We will consider this source. In the case 3, I am not considering this source now. In the case 3, we will consider this 5 volt source. We will consider this 5 volt source. Is it right? We will consider 5 volt source and remaining all sources are replaced by respective internal resistances. Respective internal resistances. How will be its matrix? Look at here. Its matrix will be something like this. See. ये 10 as it is रहेगा. This is -8. This is 0. This is -8. This is 20. This is -. This is 0. This is -2. This is 10. Now currents will be I1 double dash, I2 double dash, and I3 double dash. Here in the second case, I will give this name as I1 double dash, I2 double dash, and I3 double dash. What is the constant for loop 1? There is no battery because this we have replaced by internal resistance. This is we have replaced by the internal resistance 0 value. That's why constant will be 0. For loop 2, how much is the constant? We are traveling with the direction of the current positive to negative, which is -5, and the constant for the third loop is 0. Is it right? In this case, we are interested in I2 double dash. We are interested in I2 double dash. I will use the calculator. Everything is available in the calculator. This is 10. The next is -8. C3 is 0. Then it has to be 0. This is 0. Then -8. Then 20. Then -2. Then next value is D2 is a -5. This is -5. Then A3 is 0. Then this is -2. Then it is 10. And the last value is constant, which is again 0. Here this is I1 value and this is I2, and I2 double dash will be this -0.378 amperes. Is it right? This is the value of I2 double dash. I will consider here finally the case 4. Is it right? In fourth case, what we will do, we will consider this 8 volt source. 8 volt source, and all will be replaced by respective internal resistances. Is it right? How will be the matrix here? Look at carefully. This is 10, this is -8, this is 0, this is -8, this is 20, this is -2, this is 0, this is -2, this is 10. This is the matrix. Currents will be I1 triple dash, I2 triple dash, and I3 triple dash is equal to the constants. We will discuss about the constants. Is it right? We will discuss about the constants. For fourth case, we have considered Only this 8 volt source. This 8 volt को हमने consider किया है. We have considered this 8 volt source. This is right. In that case, how much is the first constant? 0. How much is the second constant? 0. There is no source, there is no source. And in this case, we are traveling in a clockwise positive to negative, which is -8 will be the third constant. -8 will be third constant. And here we are interested in the last value, because I will name this current as I1 triple dash, I2 triple dash, and I3 triple dash. That's why we are interested in I2 triple dash. In the calculator, I have already entered the values. E1 is 10, this is B1, C1 is 0, and D1 is 0. The next value, in this case, next value A2 is -8, 20, -2, this is -5, that will become 0, this is 0. The next A3 is 0, then -2, then 10, then it is -8, this is -8. Look at this is first value, this is second value. This I2 triple dash will be, it is -0.12 amperes. No need to think about the direction, because सभी का direction हमने same लिया है, and accordingly we have got the plus and minus signs. Is it right? सिर्फ direction को ध्यान देना पड़ता है, reduction वाला जो approach हम use करते हैं उसी cases में. Is it right? Then final answer I will write somewhere here. The total current in the 10 ohm resistance, I will call it as I10, which is equal to I2 plus I2 dash plus I2 double dash plus I2 triple dash, which is equal to how much is the value of I2? I2 is this 2.4 plus how much is the value of I2 dash? 0.03 plus how much is this value? Minus, it is 0.378, and finally this value is minus, it is or plus, it is minus 0.12. Write the final answer. Here in this case, if I am coming out of this complex mode, in that case it will be 2.42, sorry, it is 2.42, this value plus 0.03, then minus 0.378, then minus, it is 0.12, this value is 1.952 amperes, and this is 1.952 amperes is the current in this 10 ohm resistance, using this superposition principle.